What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, y'all. As you can see by the title below, this is going to be a pick a card on how are people viewing you right now. Okay, it's going to be three different piles. Okay, so for the first pile, I'm gonna use the Clarity Tarot for the first pile, for pile one. For pile two, I'm gonna use the Spinner Tarot, the Star Spinner Tarot, which looks like this. And then the last pile, for pile three, I'm gonna use the Tattoo Tarot, which looks like this. Okay. So I'm gonna start from the from the top. Pile one will be the Clarity Tarot. Pile two will be the Star Spinner Tarot. And then the last one will be the Tattoo Tarot, okay? So whichever deck you pick will be the pile for you, okay? I had like major brain fart right there, but yeah, we're just gonna be tapping to the energy on how are people currently seeing you, okay? Viewing you, however it go for you. I definitely do hope it resonates for you guys, and I hope the messages are useful, of course, okay? So with that being said, let's just get right into the video. What's up, Pile One? So if you chose the Clarity Tarot deck, okay, this is your reading, all right? And we're just gonna tap into the energy and see how are people currently viewing y'all, all right? So for my Pile Ones, how are people currently viewing them? I do hope you guys, like always, are being safe. I hope you guys are healthy, and I do hope you guys have a good holiday as well. All right, how are people currently seeing my pile ones? How are people currently seeing my pile ones? How are they being viewed right now? You have the Seven of Wands. You have the Three of Wands. How are my pile ones currently being viewed? You have the Seven of Swords. How is my pile one being viewed? You have the Two of Cups coming out. You also have the Empress. All right, so I gotta pull three of the cards. Yeah, with the Queen of Cups at the bottom, but it's I'm gonna say it so far. Pile one, because it's screaming out. You have a lot of love to give, I feel like, but people are viewing you as guarded. You could have been hurt before with the Wheel of Fortune coming out. It's like you're protecting yourself almost, especially with that Seven of Wands, the three of Wands. Yeah, with the Four of Cups. All right, I get one more. How is pile one currently being viewed with the Six of Pentacles? I feel like pile one, you're currently being viewed as someone, again, you don't have to be a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, but you could definitely be one. Yeah, with the Nine of Cups at the bottom, but you could also be a Taurus or a Libra, I feel like. But there's this thing where it's a heavy rejection type of feeling, but it's not coming from you, I feel like. It's people, like, of course, viewing you. People are feeling like there is a guarded type of energy, but I feel like it's not guarded. I feel like if you are guarded, you're not guarded for just any old reason. I feel like you were guarded because I feel like you, in a sense, were betrayed. I didn't get the Three of Swords, but with the Seven of Swords and the 77, there could have been instances where you were betrayed, you were backstabbed, or you just had certain people in your energy where you felt safe, but then it was just like these people could have betrayed you in some way, shape, or form. These could have been lovers with the Two of Cups. They don't necessarily have to be. These could just be regular people, friends. You're viewed as very guarded. Pile one, you're viewed as someone who is not going to give to somebody if they aren't going to give or pour back into you the same way you're doing them. I hope that's not like, I hope you guys understood that. Literally with the Knight of Cups, you're not going towards somebody if you're not feeling that that pull towards, I don't know. It's something about people really feeling like you're not even just going to have simple conversations with a woman or a man. Like, I don't know, like you're being viewed as somebody who's not wasting their time. Like, you're almost being viewed as somebody who's not even like dating to date at this point. Like, you're dating to kind of like, not saying you're trying to force anybody into like marriage or stuff like that, or trying to move too fast in relationships, but people know you're not just dating to date. You actually want to, you have something to bring towards the table. Like, people are viewing you like you have something to bring to the table. Like, you have something to help somebody grow. Like, wow. You're being viewed as somebody who is uplifting, but you're extremely guarded. It's like a guard type of energy. you could work for security in some way, shape, or form, but there's something about being guarded, heavily guarded. Like, it's almost like an energy where it's like people feel like they're not enough for you with the Seven of Pentacles. Like, people feel like you're being viewed as some, like, an investment, a good investment with the Tower. And I feel like the Tower is more so people are, because I feel like how you're being viewed, especially with the Tower, I feel like these are people who has watched you grown in some way, shape, or form or fashion, like, or they've known of you for a long time, or they were able to watch you kind of grow and like develop into like who you are becoming, or who you have become. And I feel like people have seen you work from the ground up. People feel like you are very beautiful. You've grown and you're growing to be a very beautiful person. And I don't know how I'm getting all of that. But I'm telling you, the energy is crazy, especially with the Empress, whether you are a man or woman. The Empress is more so a feminine energy. But I want to say it's not even that you're beautiful physically. I think it's more so your aura, what you embody. I feel like people feel like you're very, very, like, gorgeous. You're beautiful. With the Ten of Wands. Yeah, and the Page of Pentacles. How is my Power Wands currently being viewed with the Two of Wands coming out? Yeah, and the Page of Cups. And the Love. You're viewed as somebody who can, like, really do it. Like, you're able to... Because with the Seven of Pentacles, the Ten of Wands, the Two of Wands with the Page of... It's like you handle situations with ease almost. People could also view as very, like, innocent, pure, childlike, very youth. People... Like, if people hurt you, oh, the amount of guilt after that. Like, it's something about people hurting you and then you, like, not talking to them anymore. Like, that tears people apart. And I feel like people even know it. Like, if somebody crossed you and then you cut them off type of energy, if they told, like, this person who, it hurts people when you cut them off. Because there's something about you being very pure, very, again, just very innocent, very childlike with the Fourth. But, like, yeah, people want to hold on to that energy. People want to hold on to you with the strength. You got Leo energy out here. And the Eight of Pentacles. You're being viewed as somebody who really worked on themselves with the Six of Cups. Like, your past could have been rocky, rough. And it doesn't even have to be. You could have just been somebody who dealt with a lot of trials and tribulations. You could have dealt with things that, like, people, like, it would have affected other people in a very negative, like, way. Like, people view you as somebody who's been through some things that if it would have happened to them, it would have changed them in some way, shape, or form, or how they perceive people or the world. But with you, it's like you're still, whatever you've been through, you are still maintaining a certain level of, like, maturity, love. Like, you're still the same person even after these lessons that you had to, like, learn. And it could have been harsh. Yeah, with the King of Wands. And it could have been with the Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Or that could be someone specific. Yeah, with the Moon. This could be someone specific viewing you this way with the King of Wands. It's something about being crossed, though, with the Seven of Swords. Like, the Seven, literally, with the Five of Swords coming out. It's something about being crossed, deceived. Because I feel like people are viewing you as somebody who is, yeah, with the... You're filled with a lot of emotion. People know this, though, or people are starting to see that. People are starting to, like, vulnerable. Like, you don't mind getting vulnerable with people you trust. You don't mind creating deeper connections with people you like. Not even just a romantic sense. I'm talking about friendships. Like, you don't mind breaking down walls and barriers. But I feel like you were taught a harsh lesson, possibly. You know, you take whatever resonates. But because the Seven of, I'm telling you, the Seven of Swords is like, there's a possibility that you just had to learn some harsh lessons in your past. or just in general, when it comes to just people, trusting people, loyalty, how much you should share, how little you should share, how fast you should open up. Like, you were taught some lessons. And again, it's something about people seeing you go through this. And it could even, again, be a specific person. Heavy Taurus, Libra, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy. Could even be a Cancer or a Pisces. I'll just throw that out there. But it's like this person's, like, these people see you, they viewed you go through this. And it's something about whatever you've been through. If someone else, I said it before, if somebody else went through it, it would have changed them. And it did not change you. Like, you remained in this Empress energy. You remained, wow, strong, I want to say. And I want to say very powerful. Very powerful. Especially if someone or people thought they were going to break you. Literally with the King of Swords. You're too smart. What's the King of Swords? Could be a Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. Heavy Libra. With the Queen of Cups. Yeah. And with this King of Swords and the Queen of Cups, right? Literally with the Star, heavy Aquarius as well. More Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I feel like with this King of Swords and the Queen of Cups, right? I feel like there's a thing where, wow, this could be whether you are a man or a woman, honestly. But especially if you are a man, right? Especially if you're a man. You're being viewed as somebody who has a beauty about you. I feel like you're being viewed as somebody who is very emotionally intelligent with the King of Swords and the Queen of Cups. I think you don't let your mind run you, but you don't allow your emotions to run you either. You're being viewed as somebody who has self-control, who could really sit back and analyze a situation and make the best decision for you, and possibly even for the people involved. I get some last few cards from my pile. Ones, how are they being viewed? With the Two of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, yeah, and the Eight of Wands. With the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. I feel like at one point in time, if you were juggling, you were indecisive, especially when it came to work, or just like finances. I feel like, especially with the Eight of Wands, things are going to quickly change. And I feel like how you're also being viewed by people, your finances, if they already aren't up to par, or how you feel, people are viewing you as about to like live some sort of life. Your lifestyle is about to enhance. Like, I don't know, money flow is about something about money. Like, people are viewing you as somebody who's like rolling around in dough. You could have more than one income as well. Like, you could have multiple businesses. You could work more than one 9-to-5 job. Like, you could have more than one job. You could also have crafts on the side. Like, people are looking at you as somebody who juggles and maintains a lot. And you don't even look like you're working hard. People view you as somebody who's kind of doing things with like ease. You don't look like tired. You don't look worn out. Like, people look at you as somebody, and keep in mind, this is people's perception. This is how people are viewing you, you know? Last few cards. How are people viewing my power ones? Last few cards. How are people viewing my power ones? With the Queen of Pentacles. Stable. Stable. Stable with the Tower. And I feel like, I don't know, it's shock. I don't know what the shock is, but I honestly feel like with this Tower, anytime I keep getting the Tower, especially in this particular read, I feel like it's, for you, Power One, it's a specific person. It could be people, but you have a specific person as well who is very thrown off, very shocked at the way you're kind of handling things. You could really like animals. You could have been wanting to be a vet at one point in time. Your favorite color or a color of yours could be like red, or what I really want to say, you could really, really like the color green. And finances, again, something about your finance, like, you evolved in front of people. Somebody, like, you're evolving. I want to say your hair looks good, especially when it's curled. Your hair, you can have curly hair. Your hair is gorgeous. I don't know. I want to just big you up because I like people. Yeah. Yeah. I like this with the Emperor right on top. Yeah. Could even be an Aries. I'm going to throw that out there. This could even be a father figure who's viewing you like this. Because this could even be your mother with the Empress out here. Like you evolved. I feel like Pot 1. And it's shocking. I want to say in the best way, though. I do. Because I want to say people seeing potential in you. But I feel like you are, what's the word? Exceeding their expectations. Like people knew you were going to amount to something, but it was just like you're exceeding what they thought you were going to amount to. Like, yeah. So Pot 1, that was y'all reading. I hope it resonates, and I hope the messages are useful for y'all in any way, shape, or form that they were supposed to. And until next time, guys, bye. What's up, Pot 2? So if you guys chose a star, spinner, tarot deck, this is your reading, okay? We're just going to tap into the energies on and just see how are people currently viewing you right now, okay? Hope you guys are healthy. I hope you guys are staying safe. And I hope you guys have an amazing holiday, all right? I'm going to shuffle the deck a good 2 more times for y'all. And then we're just going to jump into it. So for my Power 2s, how are they currently being viewed? You got the Ace of Wands coming out. For my Power 2s, how are they currently being viewed? How are they being viewed right now for my Power 2s? You have the 6 of Wands. That threw me off for a minute. You got the 10 of Swords. Yeah, you got the 10 of Swords. Whoa. You have the Queen of Pentacles. How's my Power 2s currently being viewed? My Power 2s, those are a lot of cards. You got the 2 of Pentacles coming out. You also have the 9 of Chalices. You have the World. Whoa. And you also have the 3 of Wands with the 4 of Wands. Power 2, you could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. You don't have to be. You could even be a Gemini, possibly. And then with the World, you could be a Scorpio, Taurus, Leo, or Aquarius, right? And then with the Moon, you could be a Cancer, Pisces. I feel like Power 2, how you're currently being viewed is... You could have had to make a harsh decision about a lover. You could even be a man watching this, and you could be, you could be dealing with a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, feminine, right? You don't have to be, you just take whatever resonates, but let me get back on track, right? I feel like there could have been an instance where somebody had to make a harsh decision about whether they want to end something or start something completely over, brand new, right? There is attraction here. I feel like there is a wanting to even have something be like successful as well. But what's the 2 of Pentacles? How is my Power 1s currently being viewed? What's the 2 of Pentacles? You got the Knight of Wands that wanted to come out in reverse, but I'm not going to take it in reverse. And you also have the 7 of Wands that wanted to come out in reverse, but I'm not going to take it in reverse. Power 2, how you're currently being viewed. I feel like there's something where there's like unlocked potential, or you're being viewed as that. Yeah, with the Hermit in reverse. It's like, okay, heavy Virgo energy, right? I feel like I feel like how you're being viewed, right, is you have talent or some sort of potential or something that you're really good at that you're holding close to your it's like people, like how I'm almost like squinting. It's like people feel like you're keeping yourself hidden. Like you have some sort of potential. I wouldn't even say star quality with the Ace of Wands. Like you have some sort of ability to bring something in, something creative possibly, but it's almost like you're choosing not to partake in it. Or what's the 10 of Swords? The 3 of Swords. It wanted to come out in reverse. It's like you're being viewed as not doing something, but I don't really know why. Or something is coming to an end and you don't want it to. And some, yeah, with the Page of Swords, when are these all in reverse? Because hold up. Yeah, it might be. I'm holding the deck upside down. Let me see. With the 5 of Swords and the Page of Swords. And you got the Six of Swords at the bottom. All right, because I also, okay, so pile 2, you could be viewed as somebody who is, you're being viewed as somebody who I honestly want to say is over a certain situation. This situation could have had you going back and forth with the Two of Pentacles, and could have had you even very undecisive at one point in time. Like it had you running rapid almost. Like it had your, I want to even say it had your energy a little bit distorted. It could have even had you a little bit confused, right? And I feel like you're being viewed currently as somebody who is moving away from that, who kind of seen, who is kind of over like the hardships when it comes to it. But, and it does feel like it could be a relationship that you wanted, even could have been with the Leo with the Six of Wands, again, an earth sign, heavy Virgo, right? It's like you wanted something, but it's like, how is my pile 2 currently being viewed? Yeah, with the Nine of Pentacles. You're being viewed as somebody who is starting over. I want to say from like scratch. Not even saying like you don't have anything. I feel like literally with the Eight of Wands, it wanted to come out in reverse. Something did not, I want to say, go a particular way that you kind of hoped it to go. Whoa. With the Four of Coins. Yeah, with the Five of Wands. There could have been a lot of fighting, a lot of conflict in a certain situation. Something seems like it didn't go your way at all. And I feel like people are viewing that, but I feel like people are viewing you, especially now, yeah, with the Death coming out. The Temperance card and the Hangman. With the Death, the Temperance, and the Hangman, I don't know why I'm getting like a butterfly effect. Like something, almost like for pile 1, something that was supposed to break you almost like made you, in a sense. It's like somebody, because I'm getting like a really, really dark type of like, and I don't even mean to chuckle, but it's almost, yeah. And this could have been like a group effort. Like it was something where it was like dark energy was really, really trying to affect you, or your energy, or your mental state, or just your stability overall. Could be a Scorpio, a Pisces, a Sagittarius. With patience, though, you transformed. It was almost like people thought you were waiting around for the... If you, like, disappeared, like, went into hermit mode, yeah, with the Two of Chalices, it's almost like people at one point could have thought it was over, like, a breakup. Or, yeah, with the Ten of Chalices, which is the Ten of Cups, it was like people, and it's in reverse. It's like people, especially with the Hermit card, could have thought you disappeared or ghosted or stopped talking. Like, if you just... It doesn't even have to be like dropped off the face of the earth, but if you just distance yourself, you stop chatting to the same group of friends you used to, like if you were hurt or you had to end something, then you just ghosted or disappeared, it was almost like people initially thought it was because you were just that hurt. But it's almost like, no, this could even be a thing where you were kind of like guided to do that. Or you felt like you had to almost like get centered back with yourself. Is something about self-love in this. And I feel like if you are starting to like come back out, pop back out, slowly make your return back to friend groups, family settings, and I was about to say Instagram or just social media in general, I feel like people are starting to see that you distance yourself or went hermit to kind of realign with yourself again, get to know yourself again. Because I feel like something, and this is not to, I feel like something possibly could have threw you off course or really, really tried to. Like, it's almost like an energy where it's like something was trying to really bombard you. Like, it was almost like you were going down your destined path, and it's like this energy tried to literally tried to knock you off of it. But the energy is tough. It's coming off as very harsh. What's the Ace of Wands? The Seven of Coins. How is my pile 2 currently being viewed? What's the Ace of Wands? Can I get one more? The Page of Wands, and they wanted to come out in reverse. Can I get one more? What is this? The Wheel of Fate. Yeah, I feel like there could even be a thing where it's like you have people who want like a fresh beginning, a fresh start with you. And these could be people again who betrayed you with the Three of Swords or just really, really hurt you. Especially with the Ten of Swords. Like you had it was an ending that I feel like you remember. Could he even left like a scar? Whether that's like a real type of scar or it's just like a mental scar, like something you just can't forget or get over in a sense. And I feel like there could be a thing where it's like people, especially with the Ace of Wands, the Seven of Pentacles, the Page of, like people could want to come back and try to invest in you, invest in being your friend again, being around you again, literally with the Fool in reverse. But it's like you're being viewed. Of course, I'm not going to like take the Fool, but I am going to give the message. You're not stupid. And I feel like you're being viewed as somebody who is like done. It's almost like the moment, like you are completely different. I feel like Pile 2 from then where like people are remembering you. It's like there's no second, third chances with you. And I feel like at one point you could have been somebody, because I don't want to even say a people pleaser. You could have just been a really nice person. Just in general, like you could have just been a person who was just nice. You know what I mean? You treat me well, I treat you well. You get what I'm saying? But I feel like you were hurt one too many times, and it could have been by the same people, the same group of people, or just people. This is the energy where like people are viewing you as fed up, not even like in a mad way. It's like literally you are holding your composure, but like if you mess up, you're done. Like it's very strict. I want to say, like somebody is over it. But I feel like people are seeing it. Like people are, yeah. How is my power 2's being viewed? You got the Seven of Chalices now. Yeah, with the Queen of Wands. People can even be viewing you as somebody who has options. Oh, sorry, this is the Queen of Swords. What am I talking about? People are... I feel like, right, with the Seven of Chalices and the Queen of Swords, I feel like people could be viewing you now as like you could have the potential to like emotionally like play them. Like people almost could view you as like a genius almost. Like people feel like you are, I don't even know. With the Lovers and the Knight of Swords. With the Three of Chalices at the bottom of the deck. And yeah. People feel like you are... People even feel like they view you as somebody who doesn't even want to reconnect with anybody from their past. Like you want new lovers. With the Knight of... Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. With the King of Swords. You could definitely be an air sign. Libra, Aquarius, or a Gemini. Heavy Gemini. Could definitely be an air sign now. You could definitely not want to reconnect with anybody from your past. Like that is how I feel like you're being viewed. You want new everything. New everything. Literally with the Devil want to come out in reverse with the Ten of Wands upright. I'm not going to take it in reverse. You don't want... You're being viewed as somebody who is just not here for toxic anything codependent. I feel like you're not even... I feel like you're not even trying to really build someone up. It's either like you got to come to me how I'm like... But people do feel like you're becoming very, very alluring as well. Could be a Capricorn. You're just not here for the nonsense anymore. And I feel like people are seeing that with the Six of Swords. I feel like, again, you want new. You want new. And people are seeing that, I feel like, Pile 2. So, Pile 2, that was your read. And I definitely do hope it resonates for you guys. And I hope the messages were useful. And yeah, until next time, guys. Bye. What's up, Pile 3? So if you chose the Tattoo Tarot, this is your reading, okay? We're just going to tap into the energy and see, like, how are people currently viewing you, all right? How are you being viewed right now? I hope you guys are staying safe. I hope you guys are staying healthy. And I do hope you guys have an amazing holiday, all right? Whoa. I'm going to shuffle the deck a good 2 more times for y'all before we get started. And then, yeah, let's get right into it. For my Pile 3s, how are they currently being viewed? My Pile 3s, how are they currently being viewed? How are people currently seeing them? For my Pile 3s, we have the Nine of Swords coming out. People could really like your eyes. It's something about your eyes. You got the Five of Wands coming out. Whoa. You got the Knave of Cups. You have the Six of Cups. You have the Eight of Coins that wanted to come out in reverse, but I'm not going to take it in reverse. Whoa. You got the Eight of Wands in reverse, but I'm not going to take it. 88 could be significant. Somebody could have been born in 88. 8 can be significant as well. You got the Knight of Coins. And you got the Seven of Wands that wanted to come out in reverse. With the Two of Swords at the bottom of the deck. What's the Five of Wands? How is my power 3 is currently being viewed? You got the Knight of Swords that want to come out in reverse with the Queen of Coins. Power 3, I feel like, yeah, with the Hermit. You got heavy Virgo energy in here. You could probably want to watch Power 2. Excuse me, I know I'm itching my eye. But, I might have an eyelash in the child. But, heavy Virgo energy. I do, okay. Something in my eye. But no, I feel like Power 2, it was heavy Virgo energy in there. So you could be coming from Power 2. It might be messages in Power 2 for you. But, you could even be really spiritual. I ain't even gonna lie. But you could definitely be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo, right? I feel like you're currently being viewed as someone who, I want to say honestly, is like finding themselves, finding who they truly are, finding almost like the meaning, especially with the Hermit card. I got like, you're really trying to find the meaning of like why you're here. Like, I don't know, it's people, they're viewing you as someone who like, you're really trying to find your purpose. I feel like you could be fairly young. You don't even have to be, but it's something that's like people are noticing, like you're trying to find like a reasoning, almost like a reasoning for you to like be here. Like what is like your purpose? Like you're being viewed as someone who is like, especially with the Nine of Swords, like you want, literally with the Judgment, you're being viewed as somebody who has a purpose and you're literally trying to find it. And even if you did, it's like you're being viewed as somebody who's either finding their purpose or you're living in it. With the Chariot coming out, the Wheel of Fortune wanting to come out in reverse. You also have the Two of Wands. It's like people are viewing you as taking action, or you will be taking action on something that you are, I feel like you're supposed to be doing, bro. Where's this? Literally with the Ten of Cups. Wow. People are viewing you as somebody who is pushing forward. Because with the Nine of Swords, I'm getting like there could have been a thing where you could have used to stress out about it. Like you could have been somebody who you didn't know with the Four of Wands. Because with the Four of Wands, I'm getting like, yeah, that's like a relationship or like living together or like coming together, like a unity, things like that. But I feel like with the Four of Wands, what I'm getting from there, especially with the Nine of Swords, I feel like there could have been a thing at one point in time where there was an energy of feeling like lost, or you didn't know what you wanted to do for sure, or you had ideas, but you didn't know what was really going to stick for you. You didn't want, this is an energy where I feel like, and you know, we'll take whatever resonates, you can even correct me if I'm wrong, but there's an energy where it's just like, if you're going to work or put your energy and time into something, you want to make sure it's something that's long lasting and something that you really, really want to do. Like, I'm someone a little bit like that, just to throw that out there, but it's just the energy of a go-getter. There's an energy of, again, I'm really, there's a stubborn energy in this as well. Like you don't really want to move or do something if it's not really something that you feel like is prosperous for you, or that you really enjoy doing. But I feel like, again, people are seeing you with the Eight of Swords. What's the Eight of Swords? The King of Wands. You could definitely be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius, or this could be somebody viewing this, honestly. This could be two specific people, a Queen of Coins and a King of Wands, right? Or you could even be a earth sign or a fire sign watching this. You could even be a Cancer with the Chariot card coming out. With the Ace of Cups, I honestly feel like y'all, because I'm going to say it, I feel like there's somebody stuck on you because of this energy. I feel like there's somebody viewing you as that, a go-getter. Even if you aren't a fire sign, I feel like you could have it in your chart. Honestly, you embody a fire sign. Even if, say, you are a earth sign, you could in some way, shape, or form, or like it could just come out where you could embody a Leo, a Sagittarius, and or Aries, even if you aren't one. And I feel like that's very like there's a very go-getter type of energy, like something that can't be stopped. Like there's an energy where it's like people, like even if you don't know what you're doing, it looks like you do. With the Queen of Wands that wanted to come out in reverse, but I'm not going to take it. With the Knave of Swords. Yeah. It's like you think before you speak as well. Like, I don't know, people are feeling like you're very smart. I didn't even get the King or Queen of Swords, but it's something about you being like very, like people are viewing you as very strategic. But when it comes to like your business, like people, you cannot really talk too much about the things you're about to do, partake in. Like you keep your business side where how you make you keep that very private. Like you don't allow people too much like into your ideas. You could be somebody who is very afraid of somebody stealing your idea. Like you like to be on top of, excuse my French, but like your shit. And I feel like that is how you're being viewed. Like people feel like you are somebody who are full of like ideas, and not even just creative ones. Like people feel like you're like a brainiac. Like this is an energy where it's like people would love to sit and like talk to you, or even like get into your brain, your mind. I want to say you're gorgeous. You can even have a beauty mark anywhere on your face, but specifically like by your lip, you're like right here somewhere. Like did Marilyn Monroe have that? Like, I don't know. You could have a beauty mark even near your eye, but you could have a beauty mark, a very distinctive beauty mark, and full lips. Something about having full like lips. But yeah, people feel like you're very strategic, very strategic. How's my power threes being viewed? How are they currently being viewed right now? My power threes, how are they being viewed? Literally with the Hierophant. And the Six of Coins, how you make your money, how you get it, what you do. I honestly want to even say there's a lot of assumptions about you as well. I feel that. Like people can even feel like, and of course you take whatever resonates, but I wouldn't even be surprised if people, and I feel like this is far-fetched, but like, it's something like being like a sugar baby, like somebody having like a sugar daddy, like a sugar, like something about somebody being a sugar baby, or I don't know, if people feel like you're being viewed as somebody who's very pampered. Like, when I really want to say, you could even come off as somebody who really loves themselves. Like people feel like you really love yourself. Like you really love yourself, or you're growing to really love yourself with the Knight of Cups. And then the Sun, when they come out in reverse at the bottom. You got Taurus energy out here. You also have heavy Leo. I honestly want to say with that Sun in reverse, people could not be too happy about this. Because I feel like there could have been a thing where you could have gave to people, especially financially. Yeah, with the Four of Cups. I feel like things are changed, or they're changing, and people are seeing it. However you used to act in the past with the Knave of Coins, especially when it comes to giving to people, doesn't even have to be financially, or just with the Knave of Coins, anything. Your time, whatever. Like with the Knave of Coins, it's like you, and then with the Four of Cups, you're not as given as you were before or in the past. Yeah, with the Ace. There's something to do with like finances, or I'll even say like time, even like gifts, like with the Ace of Coins, like your energy in whole. Like I feel like power through, you're being viewed as somebody, you with the Strength. I feel like you're being viewed as somebody who honestly is getting to the bag, the Star. You can have a following on social media, any social media platform, TikTok, Twitch, like whatever you do. You can have some sort of follow, like somebody, big boss type of energy. I feel like you could be an Aquarius. You're being viewed as a go-getter. with the 4 of coins coming out. Yeah, people with the 3 of coins. I feel like people feel like you're being viewed as somebody who's only giving like energy to specific people or a specific person. Like you're not everywhere with your energy anymore. Yeah, with the 2 of cups. It's like you're being very decisive about who you want to connect with. Friends, family, lovers, like what, like people feel like you are on a come up. Even if you don't feel that way, even if it doesn't look like that, that's how people are viewing you. Literally with the Tower coming out. Hold on, the card fell. And the Knave of Coins want to come out in reverse. Was that at the bottom at first? Oh yeah, because that's the Knave of Cups. Okay, because I'm like, I could have sworn I seen the Knave of Coins. Must have been at the bottom. But then you got the 7 of Cups at the bottom of the deck. Yeah, I feel because with the Knave of Coins and the Tower, it's like people are seeing like you have more than enough people that you can give to, go towards, right? What's the Knave of Coins with the Tower? I honestly want to say people didn't think they would ever see the day. I honestly want to say with the 6 of Coins and the 3 of Swords. I feel like people never thought they would see the day where it's like you would switch up, quote unquote, that you would treat them different or treat them how they treated you. Like if people breadcrumbed you in the past, I feel like you're not even doing that. Like you're not even breadcrumbing them, which I feel like is making them feel even worse. Like I feel like people would even, like people want to be connected to you so bad that they would rather you breadcrumb them than not do anything at all. And I think that's like the saddest part about it, I feel like. Literally with the 7 of Swords. With the Fool in reverse. It's like you're not, even if you have the ability to have like the upper hand, like people are viewing you as somebody who like you don't care too much about get back. Like you have too much going on for like, because this is giving a vibe where it's like pettiness. Like people, you could have been around people who are very low vibrational or just very immature, especially if y'all are like up in age or, you know, it gives off an energy where it's like people are viewing you like you don't need or want necessarily like revenge. Like you would rather just not deal with them or not deal with this energy, because the energy is very sneaky, very deceptive. And it's like, again, people would rather you breadcrumb them like they did, like they could have done you, than to not say or do or speak to them at all. Like people would rather you give them disgusting energy back than to not deal with them. And I honestly think it's because they want to feel like y'all are on the same, like you not doing anything, you not really getting like revenge, quote unquote. It kind of shows them that you are kind of like better, whereas like nobody's better in a sense, but it's like you're more mature. You're more so ready for just more mature relationships, friendships. You're not somebody who's different, like you don't care type of thing. Like you did what you did, but that's because of your own unhealed, like people are seeing you as somebody who is not foolish, with the Fool in reverse at the bottom of the deck. Like you're not, I want to say honestly, like you're not dumb. How I get last few cards, how is my power 3s being viewed with the 9 of Coins coming out? My power 3s, how are they being viewed? With the 3 of Cups and the Knave of Wands. With the 3 of Coins at the bottom of the deck in reverse, you don't. And I feel like the 3 of Cups, with that being in reverse, with the 9 of Coins, the 3 of Cups, and the Knave of Wands, is like, I want to say you're very nice to look at. People really like to look at you. I feel like you have a nice side profile, or you have a nice, like your facial feature. You have very strong facial features. You have a nice nose and jawline. Like people really, if they stare at you, they'll stare at you for a while. People really love your, like your face, the way your face is shaped. You have a very nice, like strong, dominant, like facial features. But with the 3 of Coins in reverse, I feel like you're being viewed as somebody who would rather work alone, who works better alone as well. Last few cards, how's my power 3s being viewed? Last few cards, how's my power 3s being viewed? Last few cards, how's my power 3s being Yeah. With the Five of Coins. You're being viewed as somebody who is uninterested. Whether you are, whether you're really not, there's people viewing you where it's like, whether they do talk to you or they just view you, you're being viewed as somebody who is uninterested. And I feel like people are, with the Seven of Coins, like with the Seven of Coins in reverse, it's almost giving off an energy where it's just like, wow, people feel this big. And I feel like it's an energy swap, bro. Because I honestly feel like this could have been an energy you once felt. Like people put you in. I feel like this was once an energy where I feel like people once deliberately put you in. Like people did this to you. I feel like, you take whatever resonates. I'm not forcing that on nobody, Never want to project like that. But of course I'm just, reading out what I'm seeing and stuff like that. But no, it does feel like the energy is switching. I feel like people are not liking that. Like for some reason, you got people who cannot take what they dish out. They can't. And it's a very disturbed energy, like erratic. Like this is somebody who pretends to keep it all together, but behind, like, this is the type of energy where it's just like, you come back on Instagram, you post a nice picture, and you got people mad looking at their phone. Like, I don't know. The energy is very power through. You got some haters, okay? Like, this is some hater type of energy, y'all. But overall, the energy was not bad. Like I said, overall, how you're being viewed as somebody who is on a come up. Somebody who really, I think it's about Kaylani. Distractions. Definitely listen to that. I think it's by Kaylani, Distractions. But that's how you view, especially people from the past or whoever this group of people, this person was, you view them now as possibly a distraction. I feel like you are either going through or you're about to go through a change where it's like you're going to be really busy. I feel like you're going to be really busy. I feel like you're going to be extremely focused, because I feel like there could have been at one point in time where you did feel stuck. Like you felt like there was no sort of movement. And I feel like the moment things start to move for you, I honestly feel like you're going to be out of there. And I honestly feel like you're not going to want to carry nobody from the past with you, because I feel like they weren't shooting in the gym with you, honestly. Like, this is the energy where I feel like there's a possibility, whether you work a 9 to 5, no matter how this come up is going to happen for you, right? There's going to be people, I feel like, from your past that kind of discredited you, or made you feel low, or like almost like you were a nobody, or you wouldn't amount to anything. It's like these same people could possibly want to come back and ride this coattail. And again, they don't even care if you breadcrumb. Like, these are people who want to be attached just for possibly even like the clout. But power through, that was your reading. I definitely hope it resonates, and I definitely hope the messages were useful for you guys. And until next time, bye.